Hi, my name is Donna Ellison, and I'll be your child's pre-algebra teacher this year. I graduated from Georgia College in 1995 with a degree in middle school education, and I always knew I wanted to be a middle school teacher, and I'm so glad that I get a chance to do that here at Stratford Academy. I have three daughters, two of which have already graduated from Stratford and are currently in college. And my third child is a junior here at Stratford. And our family really values the Stratford education, and it has meant a lot to us over the years to have this sense of family where they go to school. I just feel like the education can't be beat, but the sense of family and friendship here at the school is just very valuable to our family, and I hope that your child has that same experience. So let's talk more about math. So I'm teaching pre-algebra. So these are the skills that your child is going to need to build on in order to be successful in Algebra 1. And I feel like these building blocks are just so very important. We do a little fraction review, a little decimal review, and then we really start tackling positive and negative integers, solving 1, 2, and multi-step equations, working with measurements. So there are a lot of skills in pre-algebra, and I hope to help your child successfully tackle each of these skills. Now this year we have a textbook, which is by Pearson, and we'll be using that textbook, but in addition we also have an online component, which is Math Excel. I'll be using Google Classroom also with your child, as well as Stratford's portal. Now the portal should be the first source of contact for you every day to see what your child is doing in school. I do know that some children are more self-sufficient at this age, but if you want to look back and see what they're doing, even if you have cut those ties a little bit this year, you can always just go to the portal, and there you'll find a list of all assignments, tests, quizzes, and major projects. So, please look at the portal often and see what's going on in our pre-algebra class. You're going to receive a document this week from me about our grading policies and just, more about what goes on in our class. It also has my contact information with my email and cell phone number on there. I think a very important part of why Stratford is special is our communication. I'm available to communicate with parents every day through email, through phone calls, the old-fashioned phone calls, and I want for you to feel comfortable reaching out to me with any questions or concerns that you have about your child or anything going on here at school. And if I don't know the answer, I'll certainly do my best to find it for you. I do communicate with children via email, and that is through our Stratford Apps account only. So this is a Google account that I have and that your children have. So if they have questions over homework or anything we're doing in class, they also have the ability to email me at any time. I know this year looks a little different, and I am confident though that our school has done everything possible to keep your children safe and to keep me safe. So I want for you to have confidence going forward in this school year, because I certainly do. I think that we are equipped to handle anything that comes our way. So with that being said, go Eagles!
Hi, I'm Adair Brown, and I'll be your child's Algebra 1 teacher this year. This is my 4th year here at Stratford and my 9th year in the classroom. Most recently, I've been in Louisiana. I'm an alum of LSU, Go Tigers, and I'll be teaching, like I said, Algebra 1. So this was the text that we're going to have this year. This will stay at home with your student all year. We'll have resources as well in the classroom, which will include your student each day will have a composition notebook that will start off empty and will end up one like this that has a full little mini book of all of their notes they'll need for Algebra 1, which will even be more in handy in 2 years when they take Algebra 2. A couple other things I wanted to share with you. we will be using Math Excel this year, which is an online program that will give your student more practice that I'll be utilizing definitely on a weekly basis, maybe 1 to 3 times a week. And one last thing I want to show you, you'll hear much more about it later, but in Algebra 1 I do allow test and quiz corrections. So this is a form and a way for students to ensure that they are understanding all concepts before we move on to further concepts and before they move on to geometry next year. So I look forward to a great, successful year with your child, a lot of problem solving going on, and go Eagles!
Welcome back. My name is Jessica McDaniel and I'm your 7th grade science teacher. Many of you might remember me from pre-K. We're going to learn about genetics, DNA, animals, plants, cells, and much more. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday, and please remember to wear your mask.
Hi, my name is Chandler Schindler. I'm the new 7th grade English teacher here at Stratford. This is my first year teaching at Stratford, but it's actually not my first year being at Stratford. I actually started here when I was in 4K, went all the way through and graduated from here, and I love this school. I obviously love it because I came back to be here and to teach, but it is an honor to be here and to work with a faculty that is committed to giving the best education we can. No matter if we're in a pandemic, no matter what's going on, we are going to do the very best that we can to serve the students here. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. After I graduated from Stratford, I went to Mercer, go Bears, and I got married to my husband, and we moved to Columbus, Georgia, where I have been teaching 9th, 10th, and 12th grade in the public schools. So it's obviously a little bit different, but nonetheless, I'm so excited to be back in my hometown teaching at my alma mater. It's just going to be a joy to be with these kids here. I just know that it's going to be a great year, no matter how different it looks, even if we have on masks, even if everything is, a little bit, more strict, it's going to be a great year and we're going to make it work. So, as always, go Eagles!
Hello, students, parents, and families. My name is Jeannie Mays, and I will be your Social Studies and Early American History teacher this year. I'm actually new to the Stratford classroom, but not to the Stratford family. I've been a parent at Stratford now for 24 years. My son, John Byron, graduated in 2010, lives in Nashville, Tennessee now, and we have a nephew, Zane Arell, who is an upcoming senior. I'm married to Walt Mays, Walt is beginning his 31st year here at Stratford as a coach. He's also an instructor in the upper school PE department. So boys in the 8th grade, if you decide to take PE and go into athletics, you will definitely see a lot of Coach Mays. He also coaches football, track, and he helps with wrestling as well. I actually will be helping Coach Jenny Reeves this year coach girls cross country, so middle school and varsity. So any girls, we'll talk about that when school starts. If you are interested in running cross country, we would love to have you. I'm just so excited about the upcoming year. There's so much positive energy in the middle school. We've got several new teachers. Just everybody's just so excited to get you back in person. We're going to have fun learning. I'm hoping we're going to make history. We're going to be interacting, integrating, learning about different perspectives, because really if we know where we came from, then we can better know where we're going, and that's what it's all about. I'm all about connecting our past to our present and our future. So I'm so excited to see you guys tomorrow and looking forward to meeting everyone.
Hello everyone, my name is Lauren Paris and I'll be teaching French 1A this year. That is the 7th grade French class. This is the first year you'll take the same language throughout the whole year. So you've now chosen the language that you want to study for 7th and 8th grade. It's just like your other academics. I know last year it was if you were at Stratford, it was an actual class period, but you rotated between 4 languages. This year you have the one language that you stick with throughout the whole year, and you really get to dive deep and learn a lot about it. In French 1A, we get to talk about some really interesting topics, and those include comparing classrooms here in the United States to classrooms around the world. That'll be the first one that we study. We're going to study some historical homes. Specifically, we're going to talk about Versailles in France. We're going to talk about some exciting festivals and celebrations. That'll be in the beginning of next year in January. We'll talk about specifically a festival in Canada. And we get to talk about, things that we like about festivals and things like that. And to round out the end of the year, we're going to talk about sports and sportsmanship. Now, because the 2020 Olympics have been postponed to 2021, that means we get to use the 2021 Olympics in our discussion about sports and sportsmanship. So that's some really good luck. In French, we do a lot of speaking, conversations with each other. So come to class ready to talk, in French, of course, and come to class with your mask on.
Hi, my name is Nancy Gordillo, and I am the middle school Spanish teacher. Welcome, 7th graders. I am so excited to welcome you to this awesome team, this awesome grade. It's going to be overall challenging and fun at the same time, and you're going to be learning so much because now languages are core languages, which means they're just like every other subject. So it's no different than math. It's no longer an elective, and so we can delve into it. But of course, it will matter. We're going to learn so much. We're going to learn about culture. We're going to speak. We're going to listen. We're going to do a little bit of everything. It's going to be quite engaging, and I am looking forward to that. A little bit about me. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I have been here for 13 years. I've been teaching at Stratford for 10, and this is home to me, and this is the family. And so I can't wait to meet my new members of my Stratford family.
I'm Mr. Brian Wells. I teach 7th grade Latin, also called Latin 1A. This is the first part of Latin 1, but students will take it over the course of their entire 7th grade year. This allows us to really get into the foundational grammar and syntax and everything like that the students need to know to begin their Latin journey. But I really want my students to feel a connection with the ancient world, see where it influences their modern world, and so we will also be covering Greco-Roman mythology, culture, history, geography, all that good stuff to make sure they really kind of feel it rather than just learn how to speak and talk about it and translate it. So we'll be doing all of that this year as well. Hopefully getting the kids really energized for Latin 1B. So the best way to contact me is brian.wells@stratford.org. That's my email address. And I look forward to hearing from all of y'all. Have a good day.
Hey everybody, I'm Coach Kate. I'm your middle school PE coach, and really excited about this year. A little bit about myself. I am an alum, graduated in 2006. Went on to play college soccer at the University of Alabama, Birmingham. Coached at the college level for a few years, and now I'm back as the head girls soccer coach here. I also coach in the volleyball program, and looking forward to this year and working with all of you guys. I'm going to do a lot of different things this year, fitness, games, sports, you name it. You're going to get healthier, you're going to learn teamwork, and most of all, we're going to have fun and get a little stress relief from a tough year, and some things are going to be different, but we're going to have a blast and we're going to get better together. Thanks.
Hello, middle school. My name's Renee Foljum. I am the art teacher for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I am so happy that we're all coming back, and all of the staff, we're very excited to see your smiling faces. I have some great things planned for us. We're going to do, of course, some color, some sculpture, and other great things. So I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Go Eagles!
Welcome to middle school technology class. My name is Ian Jones, and I'll be working with the 6th and 7th graders. We primarily will be using co.org, which is an online class that will work through section by section as a class. The main objective of this class is to help students problem solve both in a personal and team environment, but also in a computer environment. As 6th graders progress through the quarter, they will learn how to create web pages using HTML coding. Seventh graders will be using their coding experience from last year to program animations and learning the design process. One thing students need to know is students will not need prior computing experience for this class. Students and parents, you should always feel free to reach out to me if you ever have any questions, and I look forward to working with the kids this year. All right, let's have a great year. Thank you.
Welcome back to school. We're in for a great year. I'm Monica Fenimore, and I'm the director for chorus for upper school and middle school. In 7th grade, as one of your enrichments, you will get to come to chorus class, which this year is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to call it a music enrichment class this year. We won't be singing in a chorus like we normally would have, because we have learned that singing together as larger groups is not very safe for us right now during the time of COVID-19. But music is about a whole lot more than just singing together as a group. So we will look at lots of videos of choruses singing and lots of other types of music that involve singing. But we're going to use a lot of new software programs that the school is investing in, and we're going to learn about music in many different ways. You'll get a chance to learn to write some music or arrange some music. You'll learn about some famous musicians through the years. We'll learn a little bit about music theory, the language of music, and how to read that language and how to speak that language. Chorus is still going to be a part of our music enrichment. We're just going to look at it in a unique, creative way this year by listening to our voices individually and learning how we can improve our own individual singing, so that when we can come back together as a group eventually in the future, we will have the knowledge and the background to do that in a really beautiful, fun way. But I'm really looking forward to meeting all of your children and students. I cannot wait to see you on the first day of school. We're going to have a great year.
Hi everyone, my name is Gina Chalfa. I am the preschool, lower school, and middle school guidance counselor. I am an alumna of Stratford Academy. I graduated in 2001, and my daughter Harper is going to be in 4K this year. So I get to work with students in the classroom. I do guidance lessons, and I also do individual counseling and small group counseling, and I am here to help with their social and emotional needs. Parents, please feel free to email me if you have any concerns, or if you would ever like me to meet with your child. I would be more than happy to. I also assist students who have had educational evaluations and need to have 504 plans written so they can receive any accommodations in the classroom, such as extended time, stuff like that. So welcome back, Eagles. I am looking forward to a fantastic year, and I will see you all soon. Bye.